We spend our lives gazing at the stars, seeing them as the true embodiment of the universe. But the truth is, light is only a small fraction. Every brilliant star, every distant planet, and even every human soul occupies less than 5% of reality. The rest is a vast, silent, and deep symphony. In the grand scale of time, stars are like tiny sparks in the dark, born to glow for a moment before fading forever into the silent abyss. The brilliance we admire is a fleeting illusion, a temporary decoration on the canvas of an infinite and eternal void that stretches across the vast, dark cosmos. As we leave the warmth of our sun behind, the shadows grow deeper, inviting us to explore the mysteries hidden within the most profound reaches of space. Gradually, the invisible structure of the universe begins to manifest, revealing faint, glowing threads that connect the scattered islands of light across a dark and infinite sea. These celestial highways bridge the impossible gaps, holding the galaxies together in a delicate balance between existence and the overwhelming power of the absolute and empty void. From this perspective, entire civilizations and star systems are merely specks of dust resting on a magnificent, black silken fabric that spans the entire reach of existence. We are witnesses to a grand design where the emptiness is not a vacuum, but a stage where the drama of creation and destruction unfolds very silently. Look closer at the gaps between the threads, for that is where the true heart of the universe beats, in the deep silence of the great unknown. The light is but a whisper. The darkness is the song. Let us journey deep into the realms where no star has ever dared to shine before. Scientists call them cosmic voids, colossal bubbles where matter seems to vanish, leaving behind vast expanses of nothingness that define the large-scale structure of our entire cosmos. These voids are not passive. They expand with an invisible force, pushing galaxies toward the fringes, sculpting the universe into a complex, web-like architecture made of shadows. We cross a thin veil of stars, leaving behind the familiar glow of celestial clusters to enter the most desolate regions ever discovered by any human eyes. Welcome to the Boötes Void, a realm so massive and empty that it defies human comprehension, stretching over 330 million light-years across the abyss. If you stood at its center, the night sky would be completely black. You would see no stars, no galaxies, and no signs of life anywhere nearby. It would take hundreds of millions of years of travel at the speed of light just to find a single neighbor in this overwhelming desert of stars. This is not merely the absence of matter. It is a different state of existence, where the laws of physics whisper in a language we barely understand. Even in this nothingness, gravity leaves its mark. Watch as distant light bends and curves around the invisible contours of the void, revealing its hidden, silent weight. The fabric of space-time itself stretches and warps, creating a distorted lens through which we glimpse the true scale of the emptiness that surrounds our tiny world. 330 million light-years of pure, unadulterated vacuum, a place where time seems to stand still and the echoes of the Big Bang fade away. In this place, the silence is heavy, a tangible presence that reminds us of the fragility of the light we hold so dear in our distant home. Beyond the borders of this emptiness, the universe continues its frantic dance. But here, the music has stopped, leaving only the rhythm of the eternal dark. Yet even here, the vacuum is alive with potential. Quantum particles flicker in and out of existence, proving that true nothingness is a scientific impossibility in reality. We are travelers on the edge of the abyss, peering into the heart of the void to find the answers to the questions that haunt our species. As we leave the emptiness behind, we begin to see the invisible bones of the universe, the hidden framework that supports every star and every galaxy. Dark matter is the invisible architect of the cosmos. Like silent roots of a celestial tree, it stretches across the darkness, anchoring the galaxies in their places. We cannot see it, but we can feel its influence. This mysterious substance forms a web-like matrix that binds the universe together in a ghostly, eternal embrace. Every galaxy we see is nestled within a halo of dark matter, a protective cocoon that prevents the stars from flying apart into the cold, deep void. Observe the collision of two massive galaxies. While the stars crash and merge, the invisible clouds of dark matter pass through each other, indifferent to the chaos. It is the gravity of this unseen matter that dictates the dance of the giants, guiding the flow of gas and dust into new, magnificent cosmic structures. Imagine a three-dimensional grid that permeates everything. This is the dark matter map, the hidden blueprint of the universe that determines where life can truly flourish. At the nodes of this vast network, gravity is strongest. Here, matter accumulates, fires ignite, and the first stars are born from the womb of the dark. There is a constant flow of invisible energy, a waterfall of dark matter pouring into the hearts of galaxies, fueling their growth and maintaining their majestic forms. Without this silent conductor, the symphony of the stars would descend into discord. The galaxies would lose their grip and dissolve into the formless, expanding night. While dark matter pulls things together, dark energy pushes them apart. They are the two opposing forces in a cosmic tug-of-war for the fate of everything. We are swimming in an ocean of the unknown. Dark matter is 5 times more abundant than the atoms that make up our bodies and world. It interacts only through gravity, ignoring light and electromagnetism. It is a ghost in the machine, a silent guardian of the structural integrity of the entire universe. Traveling along these dark highways, we see the scale of the cosmic machine. It is a clockwork of shadows, ticking away the eons in total, majestic silence. Occasionally, a stray beam of light reveals the presence of the invisible, like sunlight catching dust in a dark room, exposing the hidden structure of space. Even our own Milky Way is held in the palm of this dark giant. We are passengers on a ship guided by a captain we can never see. Can you hear the heartbeat of the cosmos? It is a slow, steady pulse, driven by the weight of the dark and the expansion of the infinite void. The darkness is not our enemy. It is the foundation. It provides the stage upon which the light of consciousness can emerge and wonder at its own existence. As we conclude our look at this invisible framework, we realize that the universe is far more complex than the eyes can ever hope to perceive. But the story does not end with the structure. The universe is growing, and with that growth comes a profound and terrifying sense of eternal solitude. The universe is expanding. Dark energy is stretching the space between galaxies, pushing our neighbors further away into the unreachable distance with every passing second. One day, the night sky will be empty. The distant galaxies will move so far and so fast that their light will never reach our eyes again. In the face of this eternal expansion, we are confronted with the reality of our isolation. We are inhabitants of a lonely island in an ever-growing ocean. Look into the mirror of the void. In its vastness, we see our own fragility and the precious, fleeting nature of the moment we call life. Our home is but a pale blue dot, a tiny spark of warmth in a cold, indifferent universe that continues to expand without any end or purpose. From the macroscopic scale of superclusters, we return to a single grain of sand. The same laws of physics govern the smallest atom and the largest void. The miracle of existence is that we can even perceive this. We are the universe trying to understand itself, a consciousness born from the dust of stars. As the light fades and the stars burn out, the universe will eventually enter an age of darkness, where only the echoes of the past remain. The colors of the cosmos are slowly washing away, replaced by the gray silence of a universe that has spent its energy and is ready for rest. Even the great stars must bow to time. They collapse into points of infinite density, returning their borrowed light to the shadows from which they once emerged. This is the future that awaits. A silent graveyard of celestial bodies, drifting through a space that has grown too large for them to ever meet again. In this solitude there is a strange beauty, a peace that surpasses understanding, found only in the deepest reaches of the cosmic night where time no longer matters. We are the dreamers of the dream. Our thoughts are the only light left in a world that is gradually turning toward the eternal and final sunset. Cherish the light while it lasts. Every star you see is a testament to a past that is slowly slipping away into the inevitable grasp of the void. Within us lies a universe as vast as the one outside. Our ability to feel, to love, and to wonder is the ultimate defiance against the dark. We bridge the gap between the infinite and the infinitesimal. We are the voice of the silence, the observers of the great unfolding mystery of time. Listen to the static between the stars. It is the sound of the beginning and the end, a hum of energy that predates the very concept of light. One final flicker, one last breath of a dying sun. The universe prepares for its long, cold sleep in the arms of the goddess of night. In the end, there is only the void. But for a brief, glorious moment, we were here, and we saw the stars, and we knew their names. We have traveled through the emptiest spaces and the most hidden structures. We have seen that the universe is not what it seems to be on the surface. It is a complex arrangement of light and shadow, where the unseen forces hold the key to the survival of everything we know and love. Our world, our history, and our future are all part of this grand symphony. We are a single note in a composition that spans across eternity. As we zoom out further, the entire universe becomes a faint mist, a ghostly shimmer in a reality that is far larger than we can imagine. Is there more beyond the edge? Or is this all there is? A beautiful, tragic dance in a room with no walls and no ceiling. The word must be heard in silence. There must be darkness to see the stars. These ancient words remind us of the balance of our existence. Without the dark, the light has no meaning. Without the silence, the song of the universe would be nothing but a chaotic and unintelligible noise. We thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of the void. May you always find wonder in the shadows and peace in the quiet. The journey ends here, but the exploration never stops. The universe is waiting for you to look up and see the truth for yourself once again. This has been a journey through the Symphony of Nothingness. Subscribe to continue exploring the mysteries of the cosmos with us in the future episodes. Music and visuals are a tribute to the vastness of space. Until we meet again among the stars, keep looking up and stay curious about everything.